Well, welcome back. I'm joined this time by Peaches. The winner of this match will face in the finals for Division 2. Welcome, Peaches.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I look forward to enjoying your expertise on the minds of a Division 2 player, and especially these players that you've played against over the course of the season.
Yeah, Division 2 minds, they just work differently. What can I say?
That is such a true statement.
Division 1, they do things that make sense. Division 2, sometimes we don't.
And that's the beauty of Division 2 sometimes.
Yeah. We're confident enough, but we like to keep it interesting. That's how I like to describe it.
True. So, row control. Mason picked it. It's something he actually did a showcase match with against Division 1 player Ramato. And
he did, and he showed up for that match. He didn't win, but very few people do against Ramato. So
and like you said, he did show up, and so it showed that Mason has a knack for the format. I think I saw in chat during last match that Mason considers this his best format. So
yeah, he definitely considers it his best format. He's also really good at lockout. I don't know which one I'd say he's better at, but yeah, he likes row control, which just being comfortable with the format's also half the battle in some of these matches.
Yeah, talking about something Elias likes to talk about, mentality. If you think you're good at a format, I'd like to think it makes you play better, one of those feel good, play good kind of situations.
Yeah, it's just like a comfort thing, exactly. Like you look at a card and you're like, I know what I have to do to win this match. You're not trying to sneakily try and figure out the format as well as the card itself.
Yep, and actually, I should probably turn off the invasion extension.
Turn on that nice row control extension.
That's true. It'll gray out those rows a little bit once we get 3 in there. So yeah, the players have readied up. The match is starting right about. And about now.
And they're off.
So we'll take a nice good look at this card, see if there's any, classic 9-goal routes we could potentially see. First thing I've noticed is row 4 secrets, 4 shines from Serena, 5 secrets. A lot of inherent secret synergy in that row.
Yeah, Serena really good there. You could get 2 of your NPCs there, I guess. I guess you can get 3 of those goals. Serena is good for that. I don't know if that leaves you in a good spot for the rest. There is 9 pipes in row 2.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, Serena doesn't look the strongest. Than just that single row.
No, Serena actually outside of that row not too good.
At the same time, though,
Oh my god, it's Lego.
We apologize for the momentary interruption. Your commentators will return in 3, 2, 1.
Maybe 4 reds goes one way. But even then, 4 reds, I don't know if it necessarily advantages you in that row. So you could just come back to Serena late once you're looking for that win con and easily close that out.
Yeah, and there's a reason to even go to Serena early with 4 unique bosses in row 1. Kind of some anti-synergy, though, with, say, 7 Beach Blues and 4 Fruit Ladies, but, you don't even have to win Pinna, really, to get that goal with, 8 NPCs doing 4 Fruit Ladies.
Yeah, I think sense. 4 Fruit Ladies with the 2 Serena NPCs, and then, I guess the Bianco and the Fire Pianta for your other ones, and that puts you in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
You could also dare to do King Boo as a unique boss to gain access to those 2 additional Serena NPCs and get that nice 8 from 1, which happens to be in a row with Delfino, Rocket, and Noki Blues for great synergy with Serena 8 from 1 in those.
And also Turbo Nozzle, because 8 from 1, you get the famous Serena Turbo Nozzle.
For sure. What else?
Yeah,
row 3 just seems like kind of late game-ish, but
yeah,
everything's doable.
Honestly, outside of like row 4, there's no real like obvious like super good synergies in each row. Like I guess row 5, right? There's 3 shines from blue trades and 65 blue totals, but those are so far apart, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, blue's kind of trash on this card in general.
yeah, that sometimes happens with invasion, or not invasion, row control. Blues are either super good or super bad. There's really no in between. Looking at Pinna, there's yellow button coins, there's butterfly, there's Delfino Rocket. Secrets, with Serena being, not too good outside of that one row, you might be looking for secrets elsewhere, so...
Yeah, you could do UIG as like an 8-1 target. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and, enemies... How does enemies fit into this card? Like, does it make sense to do enemies early, or could this be a card where, you see enemies done with Yoshi?
There is hidden in Rico, so like that's access to 3 enemies. You might want to do like your Turbo and Bianco to get you to 5, and then Gelato and Pinna get you to 7. But that's like a lot just to get 7, just to get the one goal of 7 enemies. Like getting 7 enemies, you basically get like 2 other goals along with it, being the Rico and little Bianco stuff. I guess there's like some Bianco red stuff you could try and work in with it. But yeah,
Actually,
enemies doesn't seem great on this card just because...
I thought I saw Pianta Shadow Mario on here, but I'm thinking of last card, so...
Yeah.
Actually, Yoshi enemies make no sense on this card.
Well, you could go into like Pianta 5 for Butterfly. If somehow 100 from Pianta's still up then.
Yeah.
You could like get the Butterfly Bs and 100, just do like the 120 route. But I don't think that's going to stay up that long.
No,
at least I don't think
it shouldn't.
Will.
This sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions.
Man, I'm just
Other
looking...
than that, like, I guess Pianta's not awful though. Like there is 8 NPCs, obviously.
Yeah, but there's not much else, especially when you have stuff like bosses and secrets.
Yeah, you don't want to do 8 NPCs actually in Pianta. You lose row 4.
I think this is a card where you just see a classic Bianco start, right? You get the boss done, you get a secret done in the next level, you open up 2
you have
reds.
access to the reds.
Same with the turbo nozzle as well, if you're really feeling it.
Get
some better 100 from Bianco stuff.
I think I would probably start Bianco with the 2 reds there, Pachinko. And then maybe even try and get that 4th red just to like establish myself. You can also go back to the turbo like you mentioned.
How awful is a deep Bianco play? Because Piana Butterfly kind of stinky, but you could try and go 8 for 1 with the Butterfly in Bianco, get access to that secret as well. It's slow.
Yeah, I don't think it's very good early, especially because like you're not going to be clicking 4 secrets early, even if you do have Bianco 6. But if you need that 4th and 5th secret, I think it's definitely viable.
Yeah, I think
you would kind of need to get 4 reds beforehand, I think.
Yeah, the way I envision it, right, is you kind of set up with Bianco, then you kind of just rush Pinna, right, and you can get some Delfino reds along the way, and then or I guess you only need like 1 Delfino red then, or you probably want to really make sure you get 3 reds in that case.
Yeah, you could do like Pachinko, Lily Pad,
Actually, no,
Fast Delfinos.
You don't even need 3 reds, because if you're getting 8 from 1 and 1 turbo nozzle pretty freely, then as long as you get... Oh, but you might lose Delfino Turbo, or Delfino and Noki Blues in that row, so yeah, 3 reds is pretty important. But getting 3 reds is pretty trivial, I think.
Yeah,
if you really
and I wouldn't assume that 1 turbo is going to stay up in time for you to do like Bianco 6 late.
Oh, good point, good point.
Just in row control, like sometimes you just have to like rush a goal earlier than you might in lockout just to give yourself forward position.
You're right, but I think Bianco into, a strong Pinna rush with some red coins into deep Bianco might actually be a little bit of a saucy play.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because you could actually, even then, row 5, let's see, gold birds, 100 from Bianco, and pin a yellow button coins. Like, those are goals you could be looking at. Although you could easily get sniped to 100 from Bianco. And you'd probably be behind a 65 and 3 shines from blue trades. And we'll see if any of those players see kind of a Bianco into Pinna. Ooh, Mason is under Delfino right now, looking at blues. Something we mentioned.
You might be looking at like a 3 from blue trades pretty early. That kind of works with like rushing Pinna. You get your yellow button coins, and then you can get 65 later.
Yeah, and the immediate value in Bianco is not really there. So you don't have to really rush anything in Bianco, but
yeah,
it's just something good to set up with.
This also might, yeah, I think he might be going for Rico as well. So this will put him in a really good spot for like rows 1 and 5.
Yes. Rico, notably a faster level to go to than Bianco as well. So if you have Pinna on your mind, that will help you get there over Bianco play. Tobur's still venturing around Delfino.
Yeah, is he doing a similar thing?
Well, no, he's just doing a straight Rico rush because he did Underbell and now he's doing Chuckster.
Oh, I think I was looking at the wrong. I was looking at the wrong screens.
Oh yeah, I think.
Wait, so Mason got the blues and then went to Bianco and okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Mason is breaking out a new Bianco 15 round, which Dira holds the world record in.
Yeah, she has the gold medal on the sheet.
I believe it's like 45 minutes.
Something like that. Yeah, as long as you have the gold medal, it counts. Shout did verify it too, so you know it's legit. In case there's any doubts. Oh, actually, I can start looking at the Discord stream again. Oh no, I can't. Lego, we need the Discord stream shared.
Lego's just chilling.
He's probably playing Minecraft right now. I can't blame him.
Yeah, he's totally setting up the Minecraft server.
Uh-oh, rest in peace comms. I don't know what that means.
Where is Toburr off to? Opening Rico but not going.
Huh. I don't entirely get that.
Maybe his Rico rush wasn't great, so maybe he's just gonna do another shine to set up.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Although I feel like if you wanted to do general setup, right, a Pachinko Delfino shine makes more sense, at least in the context of getting some red.
Yeah, well, so that's not enough time to figure out if you're gonna lose hidden in Rico, though.
That's true.
So either he's gonna see this clicked in what, like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, yeah, or he'll see Mason click something in Bianco and he'll know he has. Rico.
Oh no, I meant doing Pachinko as opposed to like say Chuckster or Underbell.
Oh yeah, I see.
I think that would have been more of a stronger, setup play, personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this might have been like a last-second decision. Like,
yeah,
my Chuckster wasn't great.
Mushroom giving Toburr a little bit of a hard time there, eventually getting the coins out of it, ground pounding those flames.
So with Rico, Toburr will also be pretty well set up for row 2. He will need to like kind of do an enemies world tour at some point. And with Anjuna from Pianta, obviously. But
Yeah, enemies world tour.
I guess he doesn't even need enemies. He could like use that as like a just kind of leave that up, and either he finishes that in Pianta, like when he goes to do butterfly.
Yeah. Man, row 2 is a weird one though. Like enemies are there, and enemies like I don't even know what to think. I don't know what to think about this card. I'm just gonna let you talk, Peaches.
Yeah, I think for row 2, I'm not saying it's probable, but I think it's very possible we see toburr win it with Hunter from Pianta, 7 enemies, and butterfly. If like, and he doesn't win pipes somehow. He could also very well win it with 9 pipes instead of one of those other 2 goals.
9 pipes strong, especially with you got reds on the card and 15 from Delfino. So going for pipes with red coin shines in Delfino helps out a lot towards like 3 or 4 different goals in this card. So yeah, 9 pipes not bad, especially when you go a little deep into Pianta, like we might see toburr do. Also to note, going a little deep in Pianta gets you some easier NPC access. Obviously you have the Pianta 6 NPC, but even getting that Fire Pianta in Pianta 3 helps out a lot towards 8 NPCs.
Yeah. Toburr also probably going to be advantage to Pinna, though Mason is moving pretty quick. He does have some blues.
Yeah, it all depends on the blues progress. Ooh, wait, what?
Is he doing Hunter and Pianta again?
I think he realizes his mistake right now. Oh, easy there, Peaches.
One thing though is he is gonna lose Hidden Enrico, so maybe he was feeling out if he Mason wanted 100 in Pianta, and Rico was gonna be like his fallback.
Huh, that's actually an interesting thought. I think at this point he knows that Mason has gone for a Bianco start.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mason probably doesn't know exactly what toburr's doing. I guess he does know because toburr clicked 100 for Bianco. What am I saying?
Mason just did Bianco 4, right? He did not get Bianco 3R.
Mason, yes. Yes, that's what Mason did. And Mason will go through this alley of blue coins in Rico 1, grabbing these M's that are only here in this episode, as well as many others, as he works his way towards 30 blues to trade in for a goal. Meanwhile, we see toburr racing Il Piantissimo, someone who has had a very, very strong week of taking lives here in Bingo League. When toburr taking it risky here, going for 3 blues on the way to the tree, something that's been the downfall of many, but toburr will be fine. He's there with plenty of time.
I don't know, this one on the top of the tree has given some really good players issues.
Yeah, toburr saying, "Nah, I'm better than all you guys who failed this week," and just having no issues with it. I just realized, I was unintentionally flaming you there, Peaches, wasn't I?
No, I've never lost a PNT, so
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I did not watch very many matches this weekend, so I only heard the Piantissimo downfalls. I don't know exactly who
Trust me, it wasn't going for 4 blues that made me lose.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I actually don't know who exactly lost. I just know a few people did.
Piantissimo put an invisible wall up on top of the tree, just so I would bonk into it and fall to my death very slowly.
Oh, classic. He's a trickster,
He is a trickster.
You know, there's some NPCs say, you know, I'm a chuckster. He says, I'm a trickster.
Toburr continuing this Pianta commit.
He should get the fire Pianta.
I don't think he needs it. I think his plan is Pianta 6. No need to go all the way out there for that kind of slow blue.
Oh, if he's playing Pianta 6, then yeah, he doesn't need it.
And he like probably doesn't even want row 4. If anything, he's just going to want the 8 NPCs to annoy Mason.
True. Yeah, actually, yeah, row 4 with the Pianta route doesn't make much of sense.
Mason delaying 3 from blue trades. That's interesting to me because Toburr easily could have gotten like 14, 15 blues with Pianta 100s and Rico as well. But Toburr hasn't, so this will be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine, but okay, we see it clicked. I was gonna say it'll be interesting to see how long he delays it for.
Yeah. It's also an interesting delay because there's like nothing to rush in Gelato that you would like want that like slight advantage to.
Yes. Is Gelato even good for anything on this card aside from the secret?
Secret, red. That's probably it.
I'd argue the red isn't even that good in Gelato.
Yeah, you could get cute and do Wiggler as a boss and get your turbo there. But
that's an awful play. No, that's... Yeah, I think what you do here is, what, Gelato 1 into Beach Pipe?
Or Sandshine, or just go get Pachinko or something, or red.
Yeah, or one of those. Beach Pipe's right there. Pachinko might make more sense for the red. Even Lily Pad makes a lot of sense in this case.
So Toburr still has to open Gelato, but he is sitting at 9 shines. I believe Mason is only at 7. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if Mason was trying to not spray the Cataquack or miss the spam spray or the regular spray initially, but you know, he does get an enemy blue coin out of that. And
Is Toburr going to do Beach Shine? He does do this in 120.
This would be saucy. And would be the way to get to pin a first super efficiently.
He's setting up for it.
So we might not get a good view of it, but we could see it. If we do see it freeze around the time he grabs the shine, we gotta hold our breath because it probably isn't a soft lock.
No, he knows.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. And yeah, now Toburr can just go to Pinna.
Yeah, Mason's also heading over there.
He does not have... No, he definitely doesn't have enough shines.
Oh, does he not?
He's just getting more blues.
I'm not sure how much value these blues and Delfino have at this point. I mean, they're fast, but same time, like blues not too much inherent value.
Yeah.
I guess you don't know how much Toburr's valuing blues, but
He might think Toburr's trying to get row 2 with 50 totals as part of that, which Toburr is not at all, but...
yeah, if he's reading row 2 as, 50 totals plus 7 enemy blues, then he's got the complete wrong read.
Yeah.
And that's actually going to go really badly for Mason.
Toburr, a nice honey skip. He is showing all the tricks he's got.
Yeah, Mason grabbing both the blues over the water on the way to Rico 2.
So row 1's going to be interesting. So Mason, well advantaged to 4 uniques. Hidden in Rico, he'll get 15 Delfino might be a little less clear. Toburr has he has trade to 10, and that's just like a bit high commit goal in general.
Yeah, but the blues that Mason has really gives Mason the advantage towards that goal.
To an extent, because Tober has also gotten these Delfinos just on his way to Pinna.
True, very true.
And like rushing Delfinos doesn't give much more than just that goal, and I guess Noki if like Mason needs it. So like I could easily see that being like one of the last goals kind of clicked on this in that row, or even in this match. And at that point, like maybe Tober has 40-50 blues just from whatever he's been doing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Ooh, I guess Tober did not get the V-Man tech going on that rocket shot. That was a weird little misfire.
Sometimes, I don't know if it's JP specific, but the rocket fires not from where Mario is. It fires from off to the right and just completely misses.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I don't know what causes it. I just know it's happened to me.
Yeah, Mason having a little bit of a tumble himself in Rico 3.
Yep.
Takes the opportunity to
He
get a
will
little enemy.
Take some of that aggression out. Wonder if he was... Maybe he's making this enemy play. And he sees 7 enemies, 50 totals. Is like kind of his way to threaten row 2. That would force Tober back into pipe, like Pianta, probably pretty early to protect that.
And you know, if Mason wants to like get a sneaky little steal in that row, he could go to Serena, right?
Yeah,
He could get some double pipe going. And in doing that, he would win out to row 4 as well.
Oh, Tober just got robbed by that black one coming in, destroying the purple. Yeah, Mason is gonna want Manta for unique.
Oh my goodness. Tober just wasted 2 purples there.
Mason also looks like he might be doing hidden in Rico 4, which will put him way further to 8 from 1 than Tober might suspect.
Yeah, 8 from 1 as well as Rico 8. You know, that's sneaky.
True, yeah.
And Turbo Nozzle.
Yeah, that could be really strong for Mason, actually.
Yeah, late Rico could be very sneaky for Mason and sneak up on Tober a little bit.
Yeah, actually, if he gets 8 from 1 and Turbo Nozzle, he's in... Like, row 3 is just his. Tober has no reds. And, like, very little access. I guess he'll have... Like, unless Tober does the 2 in Pinna, and then... Like, rushes the 3 and 4 reds. He should not win that.
Yeah, it's gonna make it tough. It's gonna make it real tough.
So this could be a really sneaky play by Mason.
So, for Mason's game plan right now, is Serena in his plans, you think?
I don't think it is yet. Pinna 2, I think, is the more obvious 4th secret. Like, Tober's done Pianta. Mason has no reason to, like, go do Manta for a very long time.
Ooh, that's a tough one to take near the end of the secret.
Yeah, I think Mason is better. Like, just do this, do 4R and Pachinko to get your 3 reds. Maybe finish out 8 from 1 on the turbo.
Then what about Serena if you're Tober? I mean, you don't have the secret access, or secrets done that Mason has, but you will have Yoshi very soon, presumably.
Yeah. I think it could work slightly better for Tober just for him to finish out 9 pipes. But then he's going to probably lose to Noki, which might have been in his game plan.
Yeah, Noki's not bad. Let's see.
You
So
might be looking
Toburr-
at 1, 4, 5 with 8 from 1 in Pianta and like Delfino Rocket and Oki Blues.
This is a little wild to say, but actually no, I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say, are we gonna see like unique bosses by Toburr with Noki 2, but that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, maybe Eel is the 4th unique.
Heal as the 4th unique. That would be a play.
Mason back in Bianco, so he sees the L button click. He knows Rico hidden, totally safe. I wonder if he does the hidden or the turbo here, though. Possibly enemies in turbo.
Ooh, enemies in turbo is strong. Like going out for the turbo, kind of annoying, but there is that also annoying enemy on top of the windmill to get along the way. So
yeah, that will probably, if he clicks them both, that will probably tell Toburr he's done Rico 4. What are we seeing here? Is he just doing the red? Okay, I guess we were not seeing the turbo.
is this Mason's 3rd red?
Yeah, this is no, this will actually only be 2 reds.
Oh, this is only 2nd. Okay.
Trying to get fancy with the rollout, but
yeah, that was almost cute.
I saw what he was going for. I like the thought. Wait, yeah, what is Mason's other red? Did he do Bianco 3R? I guess not. Mason's like set up for a lot, but he kind of needs to start clicking stuff.
Yeah, one of the parts of row control that can't be understated is just getting clicks on the board to put pressure onto rows is super important. You can really alter your opponent's game plan by doing so, and so setting up's all good, but you gotta get some clicks on there. So maybe change the way your opponent prioritizes the goals.
Toburr can go back to Pianta to get his butterfly. He can finish 8 from 1 if he wants that, and that will pretty much put him to Noki.
Yeah, so that'll be what Toburr will can get a 2nd secret out of that as well.
Yeah, I think and actually Mason will have 3 secrets, but like that is not something I would confidently say is his.
No, and even if 4 secrets isn't...
Toburr clicks both gold birds as well as all the Pianta stuff. Then Mason just has to cover a ton. He has to cover 100 from Bianco, because that's like kind of just a win con for Toburr. He needs to like secure the turbo or 8 from 1 to prevent Toburr from winning row 3. It starts becoming just a lot.
Yeah, I still think Mason should get 4 secrets, but 5 secrets I think is going to be a little harder to secure at this point of the match. That could be something Toburr's looking for if he wants to maybe put some more pressure onto row 5.
Toburr might also be seeing the Serena play.
Oh, looks like
or at
he
least
is.
He's opening it up, but yeah, and he's in there.
This will be his, 2nd boss?
Second boss.
No,
third
boss.
secret.
He did the eel, remember? Oh no, that was last match.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
That's one of the downsides of commentating 2 matches in a row. You get him confused.
Yeah, I actually really like this from Toburr. Serena's not even super slow once you have it unlocked after Manta. So this will get him to 9 pipes if he does 1 through 4. This will get him 4 from Serena. Serena 4 is his 4th secret. I think Mason might still be able to win after that one. But Toburr would definitely have 5 secrets if he just does full out of 1. and he can just go do 8 NPCs in Rico. 8 NPCs in Pianta with the butterfly.
Yeah, and if you're Tober, you did see Hidden and Rico get clicked, as well as 3 red coin shines. You can assume that Mason probably doesn't have much pinup progress. At least enough that would get him to Yoshi. I guess 3 reds could be a signal of that, but
I still think Tober needs something. He needs a little bit of Noki. I don't know exactly which goals, if it's Eel, if it's the Blues or Goldbirds, but I don't think he can lose like he can win if Mason's able to clean up the initial Noki stuff.
Noki Blues would be... Oh man, Noki Blues seems kind of tough, if I'm being honest. Like,
I think Noki Blues would be a crucial goal, because they both have a decent 8 from one spot, and Tober is going to be set up better for Delfino Rocket, but Mason for Turbo.
Okay. So I was going to say, how good is row 3 for Tober, but when you put it like that, yeah, row 3 actually kind of decent for both players. Let's see.
I don't think Tober really wants row 5, but if he gets Goldbird, it becomes annoying for Mason. And that will just give him a chance to get the shine progress goals like Delfino Rocket, or possibly even like 15 from Delfino.
But at the same time, Mason could always say, okay, I guess it could force Mason into an early 100 coin from Bianco.
Right,
to secure it.
Or if Tober gets smart with his delays, he could even take that.
True.
Tober might even just win 4 uniques if he does Bianca 1 or Bianca 2 Rico 1, which would throw probably everyone off. I don't think anyone expected him to win that goal with the way they started.
Yeah,
but at the rate this is going, I think it's his.
I agree with you, because I think we all expected Mason to get it. He had like a 2-0 lead in bosses to start the game, and now it's...
He just like got a bunch of blues. He just like didn't go to Penna, or he like put off going to Penna for a very long time.
Mason would have to start the fight like right now. And even then,
even then he might lose it just because Rico 1 is so much faster.
This will be a close one.
Yeah, so Mason is at 50 blues. Oh, he did get 7 enemies too. But you see, that goal is like such in Tober's favor. That row, I mean. I think the focus on blues in total was kind of like a misplay for Mason so far. You said at the very beginning of the match that blues kind of in bad spots on this card.
Yeah,
and it's kind of showing because Mason has done all the blue stuff and he doesn't really have rows to show for it.
No, exactly. Like, he's actually got a lot of clicks right now, but it's pretty easy to see.
He's up, 5-3 in clicks? Yeah, and arguably in like a pretty bad spot.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, even the row he has 2 clicks in, he's horribly behind to both Butterfly and 9 Pipes. Yeah, Tober getting, I think that's like the perfect ground pound there.
Yeah, that was task level for sure.
Then he should head on over to Rico Harbor, and then he'll get himself a second click in row 1.
And Mason hopping back in for, I believe, his 4th secret.
Yeah, I think Mason says Manta's not worth it.
I think he's just assuming that one's safe.
See, I don't even know he's assuming that one's safe. I think he just knows he's got to at least set up with some pinna. You know, you need Yoshi for Serena at the very least, right? You don't want to be doing all that stuff with whenevers. And yeah, you just need Yoshi. I'm curious, what is the shine count for everyone right now?
Mason at like 17 with trades around there. I think Tobur's in a similar spot because Tobur's done 4 in Pinna, and this will be his third after.
Yeah, this should. Yeah, that's right. Mason, this is 16th shine plus 2 with blue trades.
Yeah, so he's at 18, and I think this is 17 for Tober, and I think he has 10 blues. So even, we'll call it. If Mason goes to Manta, that would be a big oof.
It's an oof, but Serena's still not that bad.
Okay, Mason making the call for 4 reds. That's good for him.
Yeah, 4 reds and 5 secrets is strong. You could still do that with Manta and Serena too. I'd argue that's not even that bad still.
Mm-hmm. Tober delaying. I wonder if he'll head back to Pianta or start some of Serena.
That's a weird play.
I think it's fine because he just saw the secret click. I would not expect him to delay this very long. Yeah, and there's the click.
Yeah, the classic delay until you enter the next level.
Yep, so he could do Pianta 5-6, that gets him his NPCs, that gets him to 7 pipes. Pianta 5 is kind of slow, but there is worse if you're trying to get to Noki.
How fast could Tober clean up secrets, though? This will be secret number 3. He goes to Gelato, gets secret
I think
number...
I think this is actually secret 2. I think
was it secret 2?
Yeah, I think he's just on this and Pinna 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Tober just ran right past the butterfly.
I think he reads the secrets click as Pinna 2, with unique bosses not really being clicked.
I wonder if he's
and Hidden Enrico being clicked at whatever point it was.
Yeah. Okay, so this will get Mason going for gold birds, it looks like. He'll have 19 gold birds, 20th.
Apparently Chad is hearing a death.
Yes, Tober is back at the start of the secret. Okay, so now I actually kind of think Mason might be in the better spot after all this was said and done.
Yeah, he's capitalized well on his setup and has parlayed that into what looks to be a first person to Noki kind of goal.
Yeah. Tober still has a shot at row 5. I mean row 4, sorry. Row 2, pretty solidly his. And then row 3 becomes the really contested one. So again, without 12 Noki blues for Tober, I think that's really tough for him.
Yeah, Mason should be able to clean up both Goldbirds and Noki blues at this point. Yeah, getting Goldbirds means like Mason doesn't even have to go for 100 coin, and Bianco can kind of hold 65 blues hostage.
I think Tober's win con is 1, 3, 4, or sorry, 1, 2, 4 right now.
1, 2, 4. Oh, that's tough though. 5 secrets. That's a tough play to make at this point.
It's going to be a lot. Mason just doesn't have access to another one right now.
Like if Mason goes to Serena right after cleaning up some of the Noki stuff, he could make progress towards both 5 secrets and 4 shines from Serena.
Yeah.
And probably be fine. Maybe. Probably not. Actually, EYG, chat brings up, EYG is a lot stronger of a play.
I think EYG Not for certain, but it like debatably loses row 3. I don't know. Mason would have to Mason would need the turbo in that situation. Row 3 could go either way still, I guess. Just because Delphine and Rocket and the 1 turbo right now are like goals no one wants.
Yeah, well, eventually Tobur's going to be presented with turbo on a silver platter.
Ooh, this is going to be kind of unfortunate for Mason. Well, Mason's also going to be presented with that on a silver platter.
Did he do Pinafore? I was not paying attention.
Oh, he exits area. Interesting. I guess he does not want A from 1. He might just have given up on that row.
Yeah, that's a life decision right there by Tober, giving up
That
on
is
1.
him committing to 1, 2, 4.
And honestly, in row control, sometimes it's, if you feel like you're in a bad position, it's better to just hard commit to 3 rows and just say, okay, we're going to commit to these goals, and if the other opponent 50-50s too much, then we should be able to beat him out.
If Tober can somehow sneak in row 4, like that undoes a ton of stuff Mason has done so far.
Yeah.
But it will be really tough. And he's delaying the 8 NPCs until... I don't even know when Tober clicks this. He's going to have no way of knowing. I guess Shadow Mario will indicate 8 from 1. But if Mason delays that, he can steal Rico 8.
Yeah, that would be a saucy delay. But Rico 8, not the fastest thing to do in the world. Oh, another
Tober
death
having
by
a
Tober.
rough go in the secret. He had a rough entrance.
Mason has 4 secrets. Oh, that's true.
Mason, did Mason get Yoshi?
I don't think so. I guess we can see next Delfino cutscene. Because he's for sure not unlocked Serena yet.
See, then we get into a situation where Mason could do kind of 4 straight into EYG.
Hmm. Yeah, it just depends on how long Mason was going to hang out here in Rico, right? Because Serena 3 is blazing fast.
Yeah.
And Tober, I think he's going to stay in Serena, right? Because he does not have much... If he's truly committing to 1, 2, and 4, he does not care about Noki stuff whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't have to care about leaving to go to Noki and contest those goals. So he's going to get, this done fast, Serena 3, and then Serena 4. Not the fastest thing in the world, but,
No,
that'll get
Serena 4
him...
is pretty quick. It's like 135-ish.
Is that quick? I don't know what quick is, if I'm being honest.
It's not Delfino quick, but it's level shine quick.
Okay, fair enough. And then that'll get up to 3 secrets, and then what, you go Bianco,
That'll
Gelato?
get him to 4 secrets, then he can do Bianco or Gelato. Bianco will be the
4?
faster one.
Oh yeah, because he's done Pinna.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to go get this butterfly, though. Very soon.
I forgot to check. Does Mason have Pinna 4? I don't think he does.
I don't think
Cat-
Mason has Pinafore. Tober's in a good spot. Like, Mason going back to Rico kind of swings us back to Tober, as long as he doesn't lose Butterfly. And Mason delaying Turbo.
No, we see it.
Oh, he clicked Rico 8. Okay. Okay, clicks are on the board. So Serena 4 will be done before Pinna 4.
Yes.
Then Tober has to go get his butterfly.
Yeah, and Mason, he has to deal with RNG even
Tober
to
just
get to his
clicked 9
Yoshi.
pipes. Are we that far behind that he's done with this?
Has he done? He might have done 9 pipes already, right? He's done.
He did Pianta 1 through 5.
No,
Oh,
he's
yes.
done. He did 6.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
No. He didn't do Pianta 6. He did.
No,
100.
he has 100 coin shine though.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, Tober's schmooving through this secret.
He needs to go do butterfly before secret though.
He does.
Taking the risky momentum spin. Love to see it. He's got to know that was Rico.
Yeah. No, he knows. 4 shines from Serena getting
That
clicked.
could scare Mason into EYG though. If Mason does EYG, he just wins. Oh, Tober, no.
Yeah, but if Mason does EYG, then this is a great counter.
Yeah, so Tober has just made this basically Mason's choice.
I mean, it was Mason's choice before this too, right? Because if Mason did EYG, it's a similar counter to
Well,
getting
the
one
4
of
from
those
Serena is
goals.
going to scare him.
True.
Mason was 100% probably going to do butterfly before this.
You know, it makes you wonder, should Tober have gotten butterfly when he was in Pianta earlier?
Okay, so he is... It's actually going to be really close because he's clicked it already. As Mason exits. And Mason, he needs durians. He can't get any fruit.
So, presumably, when we saw the click, Tober was also on his way to Pianta.
Tober is like...
So,
he was,
they're both probably
this is
entering at
gonna be
about
so
the same
close.
time. Because when we saw that click, oh man, this is wild.
Yeah, Tober's going to need like a papaya that he can just yeet at Yoshi.
Yeah, because not only do you have to get the fruit for Yoshi, you have to bring
You have
it
to
to
walk
Yoshi
back to the
and
butterfly.
walk back, and those butterflies are kind of annoying on top of the tree.
Tober's and Noki.
Tober's and Noki. Oh, eel shine. Okay, but why?
I think he just doesn't see the Rico 8 that's about to happen, or the butterfly steal.
Yeah,
RNG was probably enough for him to win butterfly.
I'm actually curious to see why Tober made this call.
Yeah, I just don't think he saw it, unfortunately. Or maybe he didn't think Mason had the pin of progress because he got bosses, but one butterfly blue is clicked by Mason. And now he is a few blue coins away from just winning.
Yeah, just needs to get up to 65. He has at least 50. Well, yeah, he has at least 50 because he has 50
I
clicked.
think he's at 51, yeah.
Hover storage? All right, now.
And I think Tober's at 28 blues. He could win whatever potential eel race we're about to see, but he will not be to win
Oh.
5.
Well, I think Tober's just going to forfeit here.
Yes.
I don't blame him.
It makes complete sense. Mason's finishing at blues anyway, it did not matter.
Yeah, Tober has what, 28 blues, you said?
Should I, yeah, he's only at 28 blues. Should I click this green for Mason just to maybe, or I'll click a red, make him see?
Yeah. Mason just might want to finish it off. We'll let him get the goal. It's like
A little
Mason's still going to
unfortunate
continue.
way to go out for Tober, I think, but really well fought match. I think really good season.
Yeah, he played really strong this season.
Yeah, really strong showing in the first match.
There were a lot of matches Tober played where he was just, dominant in a very scary way. So, Tober,
And the man himself. Hello, Tober.
congrats on a very successful season, at least in my opinion. Tober, you there, or is it just internet issues?
Hello, I have the green ring.
Oh,
Okay,
hello.
there we go. Yeah.
Now we hear you.
Maybe my first words were swallowed. I don't know.
I think your first words got swallowed. Yes.
Bummer.
Welcome.
Yeah, thanks. I'm not the man though. The man hopefully is on his way, but
The man looks like he's on his way. Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, while we're waiting on Mason, do we have any questions from the first match? We kind of already talked to Mason, but I can't remember if we had anything specifically to ask you about, or I guess match or game number 2, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. You rushed 17 M's really hard.
That's right.
I don't know. Was there something like you were surprised by, maybe like with his 20 from 2 gelato, or like?
No, I knew 20 from 2 was in danger. That's why I finished out 20 from Rico even after getting a 60 total.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go back. I was gonna go back to pin and get the last 3 I needed, but I was too slow. So happens.
Ever consider a deep gelato play? You had your Wiggler, your beloved Wiggler in the center.
Yeah, I did.
I think it was smart that you did not do that.
No, I agree.
Whatever Majunga may think.
I saw the play. I was like, that doesn't look like a good idea. So I did not do it.
Yeah. Mason did click off 65. We don't have a gameplay up, but I think he did finish it up.
Yeah, we just had. Yeah.
Welcome, Mason.
Welcome,
Congrats
Mason.
on winning this best of 3 and making the finals. And that's 2 big wins for you in 2 days, technically, right?
Oh, also Connect 5. Yeah. So why don't we talk about this match?
I can think of several reasons.
I think the first thing I want to ask has to be to Tober. Why not Butterfly? Why Noki at the end?
Well,
I
I'm going to preface that question. Why not Butterfly when you're in Pianta 5?
That's also true.
Because I was really worried about row 4.
Okay, that's fair.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I was hoping for my end game. I was gonna get a couple Noki shines, then head back to Pianta, then work on Delphinos.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of gonna split those 3, but Mason hard rush, well, not hard rushed, but he grabbed the butterfly at the perfect time. So
we thought the 8 from 1 turbo would scare you back into Pianta. But yeah, you finished out. Secrets was totally viable too because you needed row 4. It just happened that Mason
as my 5th secret.
Yeah. I knew you probably had Pinna at that point because I was giving you ample time to set up for stealing row 2 or 4.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I've just got to prioritize row 4 right now, and hopefully that'll maybe, I don't know, that'll scare him back towards row 1 or something, but it didn't, and happens.
Yeah, I don't think it might have been hard to see how much pin of progress Mason had, but he only needed pin of 4, and he had done.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he had 2 from 4 secrets. I was like, there's no way with what he's done, the 4 secrets.
And my 4th right was pin of 3.
Yeah. Part of me was worried. I was like, the 4th secret was either pin of 2 into pin of 3, or he did Serena 2 into Serena 2 reds. In which case, I was like,
Yeah.
Serena without Yoshi though is kind of stinky.
Did you do pin of 3?
Yes.
With the yellow button? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was real scared.
Yep.
Because I was like, all right, I got a 50-50 with 5 secrets and butterfly. As long as he takes a bit longer on 9 pipes and 4 shines from Serena, I can. My first plan was to get Rico 8 before butterfly. I maybe should have done that instead of gold birds. I think maybe go for the 2, 3, 4, and if you go for row 5, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was eyeing Goldbirds too. You just prioritized it well before I did. Because I was like, I at that point, I was like, I need Goldbirds and Bianco Hundo to win row 5.
Yeah, so
I figured you had like almost
either
no
was
reason.
kind of
to a
scary
Bianco
at some
Hundo
point
race.
because it was a complete waste of time if I didn't do it.
Yeah, we were also thinking maybe you
get
could like rush Noki, and then that would force Mason to possibly defend with Hunter from Bianco while you finished up like 8 from 1. But
yeah, that was an idea.
Once you started Serena, I think that play kind of like wasn't possible anymore. But you also like made a good play for row 1 with your Serena, row 1 and 4 with your Serena. So
how close were you to
the idea in the end
Delfino
was rows
Turbo?
1, 2, and 4.
Yeah.
Huh?
How close were you to Delfino Turbo?
That's a good question.
I was terrified.
I would need 2 more blue coins and trade in.
Okay, so you weren't super close when I got it.
No, I looked at row 3 and I was like, that is the row I'm least interested in.
That's good because my 3 reds I was like, if I get 3 and 4 reds, that works super well with my route because I didn't rush it at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my 3 reds were Bianco 4, Rico 4 reds, and then Pachinko after that.
Yeah, my plan from the get-go was row 4 was going to be 4 from Serena and 4 and 5 secrets back up into 8 NPCs if I lost one of those.
Yeah, I figured 4 secrets was going to be a kind of just destroy whatever we wanted to do with that row because I was like, the deep Serena wins you row 4 unless it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, like the speed which he got 4 secrets definitely scared me into committing to the rest of row 4 because it was pretty fragile if I lost 4 secrets.
Yeah, and I mean that told you especially with enemies that told you I had Rico 4 done. So
yeah, exactly. But like with that, I was kind of like with what else you'd clicked, I was like, you had 4 secrets, but you're gonna have to work for a 5th secret. So I kind of felt I had enough time. Like that was sort of the goal of least priority in the row, but it definitely was a little scary.
Yeah, I mean maybe I could have done. I could have just ignored Deep Rico, done Pinna 4, maybe even 5, 6, and then gone from 8 from 1 with Pinna and Delfino Turbo with Delfino Rocket as a backup for row 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I was really hoping for Rico 8. You clicked that at the right time. Obviously, it was, I think, finishing up Rico 6 at that time.
Okay.
I think I missed one of the reds in Rico 6 when you clicked it.
Yeah, that was
we were
big delayed.
That. Yeah,
because I wasn't sure
where probably would have indicated, or the 8 from 1 would have kind of.
Oh yeah, like the 8 from 1 screamed Rico to me. Like I saw the Rico hidden click, and I was like, because I was eyeing out the card, and I was like, my plan from the whole get-go was sort of Pianta, Pinna, Serena, Pipe sort of play. So I saw the Rico, and I was like, all right, that's clearly not his plan. And I was like, what is Rico good for? And it's like, oh, it's a good 8 from 1 counter. It's got a turbo. It's got
that's the thing is I knew he wasn't gonna in Rico at all, but like 8 from 1 and turbo are things he could have easily gotten with 8 from Pianta and then Delfino Turbo.
Yeah, and at that point it gets scary because if I get Delfino Turbo, I get Delfino Rocket.
Yeah, I actually got a question.
I saw the pipes in Pinna play, but I was like, it just doesn't set up for anything else. It doesn't set up for blues. It doesn't set up for and it can be countered with secrets. So I was like, at the start, I didn't have a plan at the start. I was like, let me just set up. Well, I mean, I had a plan. I didn't have a win con. I didn't know which rows. Up until I saw, I think, when I saw like how fast you got to Pinna, I was like, especially when you clicked 4 uniques, I was like, all right, I'm gonna win this without Serena.
Yeah, good choice.
That was my play after that.
Backtracking to what you said about your start, Tober, with Pianta. Before you did Pianta, though, you did 2 Delfino shines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little confused by that choice, considering you could just go to Pianta, at any time.
All right, well, put it this way. Pianta and Serena win me 2 rows. I need a 3rd row.
Okay. Sounds good. That's what we figured, but I was just making sure.
But yeah,
I thought maybe there was
Delfinos were sort of like
race Hunter from Pianta, and like Rico was going to be your backup if you saw that get clicked.
Yeah, that was basically the plan. Was I did a couple Ricos or a couple Delfino shines just to sort of scout if Mason was going to hard rush anything, and then I was going to go to hundreds from Pianta if he didn't, and he didn't. So I did those, then went to Pianta to start the sort of Pianta, Delfino, Pinna, Serena plan.
I do like rushing Pianta hundreds at the start.
Yeah, you do. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to play this a little more carefully than I played last match.
I thought about rushing Pianta hundreds.
Yeah.
And then our question for you, Mason, is me and Peaches at least, and I'm assuming Tober based off his priorities, didn't really see blue coins of much value on this card, but you made them work pretty well, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I saw blues basically win me row 5. Like either, if he did get pin a yellow button early, which made me think he could get Goldberg's fast, but I was like, okay. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to set up for everything, and I was like, blues are pretty safe on this card they get 1 goal in row 1, row 2, 2 goals in row 5. I was like, all right, if he does the same start as me, I'll at least have, just as much setup, but also blues thing.
Yeah, and getting row 2 with blues.
Also, I figured 3 from blue trades would mostly scare him off blues for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So, I took 50 just because, with none of my first 30 were any enemies. So I had 7 enemies and a few other, it was not difficult to grab, 13 more for 50. And I just stopped at that point because I was like, yeah, there's absolutely no chance Tober's going for.
Yeah, that was basically it. I started slow rolling my way towards blues just because I was like, if his game plan doesn't involve blues, then, well, that gives me, row 5 as potential final row. But they were very much a part of your plan, so yeah. I stopped doing that pretty quick. Oh. I thought maybe the 7 beach blues would make you worry a little bit about blues and force your hand but nah.
All 7 of those blues put the fear of God in Mason, I'm sure.
I mean, they weren't my first 7 blues, obviously.
I just have to ask the question. This is actually going back to the game number 2, but do you regret not grabbing the windmill M?
Oh, shut up, Mitchell, go.
I was just finding that humorous. You didn't grab the windmill M your first time through, and then you had to end up
so you guys obviously
didn't
see game 2, but all commentators were talking about when you did Bianca 2 was like, oh, he should really grab this windmill M. Sometimes you need 1 more. And then you needed 1 more, and it happened to be that windmill M, which you had to go out of your way for.
Not really. I mean, if it wasn't that, then I would have had to, I don't know, go up to the enemy on the windmill or something.
No, it's fair.
No, I didn't go for it because
windmill cycle.
I mean, I didn't know how Mason. I kind of knew my start at the game 2 kind of lost to a general setup play, which of course is what happened. But in the event that I had won a race to 17 M's, I wanted to win the Bianca 4 Floodless at all costs, and that M wastes time.
No, yeah. The question had to be asked. I'm sorry.
It didn't have to be asked, actually.
Oh, I guess I guess that is true.
You can always choose to not ask a question.
Yeah, all of chat was like, that's first rule of bingo, get that M. And then we were like, not always.
I already had 18, 19 by then. I could spare an M at that point.
Yeah, you had enough M's.
You had all the M's. Let's see. Anything else from this match specifically?
How close was Butterfly?
I mean, I had it open for basically the whole match.
Especially with so Tober went to Noki actually instead of Butterfly, instead of Pianta after his 5th secret. With your Durian RNG, he probably would have had it, because he got 6th try Durian.
Yeah, I got 5th try, and all other fruits too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically came down to me making the call to try to get a head start in Noki before defending the Butterfly.
Tober was also a good 45 seconds of stream delay at that point, so we were
oh, nice.
We saw the 5 secrets before you entered Bianca 3 secret, and we're like, oh, this race just got a lot closer than we thought it was.
Yeah, with the timing of the click, I think I would have won, but it would have been close.
Oh, so I thought the 5 secrets was a delay. I figured your fourth. What I thought was, and what terrified me, was that I thought the 4 from Serena was your 5th secret, and then you just delayed 5 secrets until you entered Pianta. So I was like,
yeah,
oh crap,
that was
I'm done.
also a big point, Mason, where you could have done EYG if toburr went for butterfly and you did EYG, then you just win that row. So like, yeah, that was like a pivotal moment that could have gone.
Even if he didn't click.
Yeah, basically that was just a
I think he
50-50, I think that went your way.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, he probably can't win to both 5 secrets and butterfly. But he probably could have, especially with that. Yeah, that RNG was terrible.
Well, 5th try would be
I was
average,
like-
wouldn't it? Or no, it would probably like 3rd or 4th or something.
It would have also depended if you got like a papaya or something versus a banana. I don't know.
Yeah,
It would have been really close.
there's science involved.
That was a fun and very stressful set, though.
Yeah, no, I had a good time. Like, the match 2 was possibly like one of the stupidest invasion cards I'd ever seen. I loved it.
Yeah, it was a solid card.
And now I'm ready to have even more mean matches with Rasmus.
You and Rasmus actually have the opportunity to play it for 3rd place. How do you feel about that?
Look, all I can tell you is we're definitely going to play something.
That is exactly what I think we all want to hear.
That's what I was hoping for.
I don't want to release too many details on it yet, but it'll be fun. But yeah, congrats to you, Mason, and good luck to you and Peaches in 2 weeks.
Congrats on a good
Final.
season.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, taking 1 game off the set was enough for me. I'm proud of how I did. So good luck to both of you.
Oh yeah,
And we are rating Rick Rex, it looks like. So that will be it. We will have some more matches starting tomorrow, I believe. So yeah.
do we have matches tomorrow, or do we start on Thursday?
No, I think Juan's tomorrow.
Oh, we do have one. We do have a Juan Libre tomorrow night.
Yep, Juan Libre at
All right, Peaches, you ready?
tomorrow. Come back for that.